Hello, gamers. We're going to try our best in the arena again. Because honestly, I don't know. I haven't been 3 HP to 4 HP. Let's try this. We haven't had the best results this week. So I'm going to... You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Just like when Orbit is playing math poker, sometimes you got to fold before you go all in, okay? Let me be a legendary computer. This is a win. This is a win, and we're so back on top of all that, but the first trophy has already been added to the ecosystem. No level yet. I'll take a 2-3 any day of the week. I will get ready for more levels. Now, oh, that doesn't work. That's not enough money. Either way, the only thing that would make me happier here is like a jellyfish would really hit the spot. This is so winnable. A jellyfish would hit the spot right now, please. Right? That's fine. Right here, right now. Any Fatboy Slim fans in the audience? There should be. They've made some good stuff. Fatboy Slim? Is it just one guy? Is it just one person? I don't know. I don't know the annals of Fatboy Slim. The miseducation of Fatboy Slim. You know what? I'm gonna throw a little Squid out here. Even if it's only John Wick 5 in temporarium. The leech is here to buff a peacock, potentially. Nice little spooky background there. I don't think anybody would call that into question. I'm inking ya. I'm not inking ya because we don't have any trumpets. You're going to have to move this around if you want to make the trumpets work. Okay, let me think about this. I'm going to stall on my level. I know it's frowned upon doing such an act on stream, but... Or on video, I should say. See, this is what we like to see. I'm going to give you some meat if you're sticking around for a moment. Oh! The laddie. Okay. I roll once just to get the prompt away. Okay, so we know what we're doing. We got to... I know what I'm doing, okay? Just let me think about it for a second. But in many ways, I know what I'm doing. That is not a surprise, but just work with me here for a second, okay? You still spend one trumpet? You better. You better. I think we pill you. And then I can't believe we're running level 2 Squid. Not something you see that typically this week. First 2 enemies get inked up. See, that's something I do love to see. The Buffalo is not even close. Manta Ray doesn't seem like it's my cup of tea right now. Gariel does. And, I mean, Slug is okay without cherries, because there are no cherries. If Squid's going to make any sense, we kind of have to keep the Groundhog for a bit. Realistically speaking, are we going to keep the Groundhog for a long time? No, I don't think so. Oh, my God. I thought we had that one sewn up. Necessary. Garlic could go crazy here. No pills required. Honestly, I'm going to sell you into the Gariel. Gariel's going to give us Melon Helmet in a couple rounds. We'd love to see more levels. Oh, you shouldn't have. I think we totally ignored a leech peacock setup, by the way. I don't know really what our leech is doing here. We had many different archetypes we were questioning. I guess I should be thrilled about my draw. Now for this one, we do want you up at the front. You take this. I know I just gave you garlic, but it is what it is, brother. I think you gotta go. You're not serving any real purpose here. We don't take you yet. That would have been like a huge mistake. What are we looking for? You don't really need a donut. There's no randomized foods. I'd rather not give you a cookie. I'd rather give you something a little bit more permanent. Like garlic, for example. And maybe it's honestly just kind of a weak scaling weekly, and we should be thrilled to have a seal as early as we got one. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. This went like way worse than I ever could have expected. Holy cow. By one of you. To move you up here to receive this melon. Sure. You know what? Sure. I think it should be clear now, by the way, that this squid groundhog combination is not going to do anything in the short or the long or the anything term. Let's put it that way. And it's the quicker we can unwind it, the faster we can go back to having some hope in our future. I will take a level though. I mean, sue me. And you know what? Why don't you take a melon? The lasagnas are interesting. I mean, the thing about giving a lasagna to our seal is it might seem like the buff is not that incredible. Like the +1 attack. That's true, but you are still getting the benefit of the lasagna on the seal. Like, it's not as good as it would be on the gorilla, but I'm just saying you got to evaluate your counterfactuals, okay? All right, we're getting torched here. Like, this is going nowhere fast. Do appreciate your melon. The melon is always a controversial choice on the gorilla. But for me personally, it's important potentially. I think it's interesting because you want the gorilla to use the melon to like beat a unit that has a lot of attack. And then the gas is, well, this is not going to come to pass. Oh, never mind. Listen, I guess the way I should phrase it instead is most people, at first at least, get a little annoyed when you run a melon on a gorilla because they see it as ruining a hurt trigger. What I see it as is being a melon, but then also if we can kill their big unit as a result of that melon and then there's weaker units behind it, we can still get the hurt triggers later. We're not really like yeeting a hurt trigger. We're just getting value for the hurt trigger later. We're delaying the hurt trigger. Now that's ideally. It doesn't always work out that way. Lasagna on the seal has been kind of okay, though. It might be one of the silver linings we could take out of this this run so far. If there are any silver linings to be taken. Oh, you're level 1, thankfully. We might just make it out of this one. Fox in socks. And when Tweedle Beetles battle in a Tweedle Beetle puddle and a battle is on a poodle that's on a bottle eating noodles, then it's a Tweedle Beetle paddle bottle. You know, listen, I've read Fox in Socks a lot. It's just a complicated book, okay? I mean, it's not complicated. It's not like it's, you know, it's not Dostoevsky, because then nobody would enjoy reading it. It's Dr. Seuss, so it gets the people going. I'm going to try something a little goofy, if you don't mind. Now, I don't know what the Gariel's doing, okay? I was hoping to maybe get a level 2 Gariel and take advantage of, you know, getting like 2 hurt triggers out of it or two sniping triggers out of it, but that's, I mean, it might be here, it might be there, it might be everywhere, if you ask George Harrison. Also, our jellyfish has not been as good as I would like it to be. That's definitely noted. Lemon does beat garlic probably, but is it worth paying the marginal cost for the marginal upgrade? I don't know. I will tell you one thing though, we are not going to beat a strong dragon team. That much is given. 6 wins. It's been rough out here this week for the saplings, man. This is kind of good though. Let me be a legendary fish. I'm thinking of Billy Big Mouth Bass. How about you? Of course, it's not really fair because I'm kind of always thinking of Billy Big Mouth Bass. It's already been known. I like my command center here. Me when I'm Dr. Strangelove. Dr. Strangelove Googling how do I stop worrying and learn to love the bomb. I guess I would run this. And the chinchilla, I'm basically using it as an avocado. It's a 2/2 avocado. It stays on the team. We get 2 cell triggers out of it next turn. And we're going up against a lot of Super Pack users. I'm glad to see the support for Teamwood Games. How about one of these? One of these. I know, but it gave me my level. Did it or did it not give me my level? I think you know the answer. Do or do not, there is no try. Sorry, this is a 4-letter word. The character who says do or do not, there is no try in Star Wars. Yoda, Y-O-D-D-A. Sorry, it doesn't fit. Yoda, it doesn't fit. Nice try. Leech. Okay. See, this has now changed the way I will play the game. You're going to be 4. Buy a peacock. Duck will level. I should have frozen the meat, but I think this is still good. Leech peacock can obviously go crazy. And in fact, if we level up the duck early, we might get a second leech, which could kind of go nutty as well. Well, actually, the leech leveling doesn't really matter that much now that I think about it. Whatever. Try it anyway. We got it! Let's go! Okay. Sell me. Buy me. You're already half buffed. Buy me. Beautiful. Said no one ever. We'll run 2 mods temporarily. I think that's going to come in handy. It's unfortunate. If I'd known the ant had a chance to level, we might have played that one a little differently. So it's all about HP on our peacock. How are we going to get the peacock enough HP to keep it rolling, partner? So close. So close to rinsed. Some of this, some of this, some of this, and we'll pill our ant next turn. The package deal here is going to do great work, okay? We could use some garlic on our peacock, too. Turtles are not what you want to see. Turtles and oxes are definitely even less. But sheep are like not what you want to see either. The whole team was comprised of units I don't want to see. Why am I not leveling my moth, brother? What are we doing here? I would still take a clownfish. I would probably should have taken an ox earlier, to be honest with you. You should roll. Garlic is important. Probably more important than our clownfish right now, but you gotta look. Okay. All right. I mean, that's just a mistake, honestly. We should have done our level on the moth like way earlier. But alas, you know, if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, wouldn't we, folks? We would. Candies and nuts is all it takes, apparently. Whenever that expression was made. Okay. Realistically, Nyala's pretty good. It's a week with a bunch of 1-ups. Dragonfly. I'm gonna have to give you one of these. I'm gonna have to take a Nyala. We're looking for the Nyala to level up and then get 1-ups. Maybe a Pteranodon doesn't work the way it used to work. It's like they nerfed Pteranodon specifically to counter Nyala, right? Because now it spawns the unit that faints behind the Pteranodon. I guess you could just have like a Pteranodon in it. Like you could have Nyala position 1 and then like Pteranodon position 2 and then Nyala would spawn position 3. So what I was worried about is the Nyala spawning behind where the dog would be so that its trumpets would just fizzle. But alas, it's probably, you know, like let's worry about that when we don't get blown out. Let's worry about that when we actually get the unit we're talking about here. I would roll. I know it's a little sus. I do appreciate the level. I felt like the time was right to have a chance to get some health on our peacock. Sure. Sure. It's something. It's not a lot. In fact, it's nothing. I'm cooked, man. I don't know what people are making this week, but they are getting the job done. How about 2 Nyalas, Pippin? And I'm not adding fried shrimp to the ecosystem at this time in my life. I'm gonna make a bold play. Once we can combine the Nyalas, which is next turn, and there will be a next turn, thankfully. Oh, that's huge. Okay. Combine Nyalas, level up, place the turtle, pill it, get the melon on the peacock. So at least the melon has like a chance to keep the peacock alive. Don't do me like that. Oh my God, we're so back. I can't believe we're on 2 wins. Something happened, man. I'm detritus. I'd like you to level. You're so important. You're the most important. Give me peanut jar. You almost made a grievous error, my friend. You should move to the front. You got a lot of HP. You should... Yeah. Okay. We almost made a grievous error. This made sense, right? We did something sensible. Or I kind of feel like temporarily I entered a fugue state there. So I'm hoping that that's not the case, and I made good plays that now I'm just looking back and I'm unable to source. I mean, it kind of worked out pretty well on the island here. I can't be mad about that. Now level me. What am I doing with this turtle, though? We don't need another turtle. Yeah, maybe I lost it for a minute. I don't know. It happens. Sell me, sell me. The dream is now real. This makes sense. I don't know if we're going to keep Snake long term, but... And then look for a 1-up on your Nyala. Then you're summoning a 32-32 dog. There's nothing... No jokes to be made about that one. I said, I said no jokes to be made about that one, okay? All you class clowns and you so-and-sos with your, oh, I don't know how to turn it off. Okay, well, just cut out the riffraff, okay? Cut out the back talking, cut out the sassing. And just leave it alone. Okay, now you don't need to be at the front. I guess you might as well always steal some HP from, like, whatever unit ends up just being on the team. I don't think it's going to make a big difference, but is a great death touch receiver. Low attack, lots of HP. That's like he's the perfect candidate. Now, if we're going to go the distance, level 2 dragon is probably, like, warranted. Or even, like, 2 level 1 dragons, but there's just... I'm not willing to blow up the Nyala to make it happen. Oh, speaking of which... Well. Take a sip of the sparkling. This team looks big brain, which scares the you-know-what out of me. Nope, small brain. I'm sure lots of gifted children out here can relate to this. Sometimes small brain is better. Small brain, more successful, it turns out. Who knew? Everything we were told growing up was a lie. It was just a comforting fib in order to make us complacent for whatever reason. I don't really understand it, but here I mean, it's okay. Everybody's got their lot in life. As the pit boss of the emoji casino, I understand that as well as anybody. In fact, I just sucked off my snake live on camera. Did you see that? People make mistakes, okay? This is makeable. This is not even close to makeable. It's makeable! Never mind! Holy cow. I thought it was over for me. Now, I mean, the problem is, like, at this point, I guess I wouldn't go so far as to say I don't want... You gotta do this one a little differently. I wouldn't go so far as to say I don't want a level 2 dragon, but, you know, if we win this round, we're gonna be on super lethal on our next one. 1-up Scorpion. A player after my own heart. And super lethal puts you in a position where it's like, you know, am I really going to invest in my scaling? Yeah, if there's nothing else to invest in immediately, but... I guess I'm not on super lethal. I have 2 lives left. Did we find the secret sauce? Who would have thought the secret sauce was the same thing it is every week? Why not? Why not? You know, maybe break a melon or something like that, and then blow yourself up. Who cares? It's not like a 2-3 moth is gonna do anything on our team. I don't think it really did anything there either. Really, you're gonna throw out how many death touches you got, you piece of junk? How many? It doesn't matter how many death touches you got. No disrespect. Okay. Yeah, who would have thought the secret to super auto pets this week? A little bit similar to the secrets every week. Buy good units until you can take a dragon. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the like button. That's a great deal. I'm gonna pop in for a ranked one after this, and I'll see you next time. See ya!